Hey guys, welcome back. I am super excited to talk to you again this week. 2 videos in 1 week. How lucky are you? I'm just kidding. How blessed am I that I get to make these videos and have these conversations and provoke thoughts in people. And I wanted to make just a really quick, concise video real quick, addressing something that I've noticed not only in my videos, but in conversations with people outside of these things, when people read certain things or take certain articles, whatever it is. I wanted to address something. And also, I wanted to let you guys know that these talks are probably not going to be called Hot Takes with Kyle anymore. They're going to be called Provoke, because I want to provoke thought in people. So be on the lookout for a new logo. But I wanted to address the subject of missing the forest for the trees. I think we've all kind of heard that phrase. And what I mean by that is I've seen a lot of people with the video that I just posted this week, actually. I've had a lot of comments, a lot of conversations, and a lot of people are latching on to like one phrase in that video or one phrase in the conversation. And I think we do that all the time. We read articles and we latch on to one thing, but we miss the whole article. In this case, I made a 10-minute video and I had people latch on to one phrase and they missed the whole point of the conversation that I was trying to have, because they latched onto one phrase, they held on to that phrase, and they made the whole video about that phrase. I hope the audio is coming out because I'm literally outside in my car. But I wanted to encourage us that we miss so much. We miss so much good in people. We miss so much good conversation. We miss so much good knowledge when we just latch on to one phrase and hold on to it. It's like zooming in on a blueprint, one piece of a blueprint, and you're missing the whole rest of the plan because you're so zoomed into this part. You zoom in on a tree, you miss the beauty of the forest. That tree might look pretty good, but the forest is where that tree dwells, right? He's just part of the bigger picture. And I think the Bible is actually a really good example of how we do this. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the most knowledgeable. I'm not saying what I say is like the Bible, but what I am saying is, if we read the Bible and we latch onto one passage of scripture, no context, no other lead up to this passage of scripture, we can literally make a verse or a passage of scripture say whatever we want. But the point is that you can't take one passage of scripture or one verse and take it out of context out of the entire Bible. You can't even take a passage of scripture or a verse out of the context of the chapter you're reading or the book that you're reading. But you can't take a book of the Bible and take it out of the context of the whole Bible, right? So when we latch on to one verse, we can make it say whatever we want. We can make a verse say God hates gay people, which he does not. We could make it say that white people are better than black people, which they are not. The Bible does not advocate for these things, and the Bible does not support these thoughts. But when people latch on to scripture, one scripture with no context, this is what we can do. So let me encourage all of us today. I'm bad at this too. Can we not miss the whole forest for one tree? Can we stop latching on to one phrase that we don't agree with and instead listen to the whole conversation? Go into conversations or articles or videos with an open mind and an open heart, especially if you know the person. There's many people that have messaged me that know me personally, and they know what I believe. And yet they've latched on to one phrase and say, you're for this and you're for that. I don't even need to go into it. I just want to encourage us today. Let's go into more conversations with an open mind, an open heart, and believe the best of people. Let's not latch on to one phrase. Let's listen to the whole thing. Let's see the big picture. Let's see the whole plan, not just a piece of the blueprint. I love you guys so much. I hope this made sense, and I'm excited to keep making these videos, having these conversations, and loving people more through it. Talk to you guys soon. Love ya.